Welcome back. New concern as COVID cases are climbing again. It's happening throughout the country, triggering a return to a mask mandate today in Philadelphia. So we're joined live by Dr. Jeff Pothof from UW Health. Thank you for being with us, doctor. So we've seen outbreaks in China, that mask mandate in Philly, and cases are rising here in Wisconsin. So what is your level of concern about this?
Right now, I'm not as concerned as when Omicron first hit us. I think there's a few things that are different this time around. With BA2 being more contagious, it's not unreasonable to think that we would see increased cases. Philadelphia is kind of the extreme of that with an over 50% increase in cases. We are seeing some increased cases here in Wisconsin, but between the number of folks who are vaccinated, boosted, and those who are not, who likely recently were infected with Omicron, we may see cases go up, but we may not see the same increase in hospitalizations. I think that's the real kind of metric we need to keep an eye on. It wouldn't be so bad to have cases as long as folks are getting mild illness. It would be a different story. A stronger recommendation to institute masks if we started to see hospitalizations go up again.
Okay, got it. There's a federal mask requirement for public transportation that expires on the 18th. Do you think that should be extended?
This is a great question. And a couple of weeks ago, I would have said, they'll probably let this expire. Things look good. As cases go up, it doesn't necessarily mean we need to have this mask requirement, but public transportation, particularly airline travel, is the ultimate mixing pot. You can take individuals from high areas of transmission and infect people that are in low areas, and you make things happen quicker. So I could see where maybe they keep that mask mandate, at least on air travel, until we see whether or not this BA2 surge is going to just result in increased cases or increased hospitalizations. That would give us a little bit more time to react than if we took those masks off on transportation, then all of a sudden found the whole country in a surge.
And, one of the last and the largest public schools, Milwaukee Public Schools, they plan to lift the requirement of wearing masks starting Monday. Do you think that could affect cases there?
No, I think you could see cases go up, but based on what we're seeing with the CDC guidance, Milwaukee County being close to that green to yellow, it might not be a bad idea. It would probably be okay to do that. With the caveat that if we see an increase in cases and then subsequently we start seeing hospitalizations go up, there may be a reason to put those masks back on. But right now, I think it's reasonable to consider removing those masks given the current situation in Milwaukee.
Right. Okay, Dr. Jeff Pothof, thank you so much for being with us this week. Always great to know what's going on and your expertise. A reminder, you can always find the latest on the pandemic at tmj4.com/coronavirus.